Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today is Star Wars Day. That's right, today is May the 4th. And in honor of Star Wars Day, we're going to be taking a look at some of the Star Wars collectibles that I have in my display cases. I have some of the Black Series 6-inch figures. I have some 3-inch figures. I have some of the vehicles from Hot Wheels and Micro Machines. And I also have a couple of Micro Machine displays, and I have some of the series of Hot Wheels honoring Star Wars. We're going to get into all of that. Some of my collectibles are still in the box. Some of them are actually out on display. But we're going to take a look at all of them in this series of videos coming up. Once again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. And once again, once we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to start that toy giveaway. So guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get yourself a chance to win yourself some free stuff. But let's go ahead and let's check out the first figure in this collection. Alright guys, and the first figure we're going to take a look at is everybody's favorite character, Boba Fett. Now, the Black Series figures, these things are amazing. They're highly detailed, they're superposable, they have many points of articulation. The detailing and sculpting on them is incredible. These are some awesome figures. If you're a Star Wars fan, you definitely got to collect these guys. He comes with all his weapons. You can pose them any different way. They're just great. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the next figure. Alright guys, the next figure we're going to take a look at here is of the Death Squad Commander. Once again, these figures are highly detailed. His helmet is removable. He comes with that weapon on the side. Once again, these are highly detailed. They're really great and they're super posable. They have 20 points of articulation, I believe. They are really great figures. And right now I have most of the early bird edition Black Series figures. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next figure on this list. Alright guys, here we have a Stormtrooper. Once again, super detailed. You can see he has his pistol in his holster, which can be removed. And he also comes with, I believe it's a sniper rifle. But once again, you just look at the detail down from the boots to the helmet. These are some super amazing figures. But let's go ahead, let's keep this list going. Let's go and check out the next figure on this list. Alright guys, the next figure is everybody's favorite villain, and that is Darth Vader. Now Darth Vader has this beautiful cape that you can flex and fold whichever way you want, depending on how you display him on your shelf. He comes with his red lightsaber, which is highly detailed. The chest plating on Darth Vader is detailed. And as you can see, I got his hand up as if he's using the Force to choke someone. Once again, these figures are super detailed. Kenner pulled out all the stops when they sculpted these figures, and they made them amazing. And especially of the early bird first 12 series, these are some great figures. But let's go ahead. We got some more figures to look at, so let's look at the next figure on this list. Alright guys, the next figure we have is of Luke Skywalker as he appeared in Tatooine, and the same way he appeared in the first original action figure. Once again, he has a material cloth top. His lightsaber, once again, is highly detailed. He comes with a set of binoculars, and he comes with that little utility belt. It is a great figure. It is amazing. These things are highly detailed. Once again, you can position them any which way you want on your shelf, but this is the way I have mine. But we got a lot more figures, so let's keep going. Let's move on to the next figure. Alright guys, the next figure is of Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan. Once again, she's wearing that outfit from the first movie. She has that pistol that she was carrying, and she has the iconic hairstyle. Once again, this outfit does come with the hood. You can actually put the hood up on her. I like the figure like this so you can actually see the hairstyle. Once again, these are great figures. They're amazing. But let's keep it going and let's move on to our next figure. Alright guys, the next figure is of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now once again, he's got his hood on, he's got his robes. It is a great figure, and I like the way they did the hood. As you can see here, you can put the hood down and cover him up, kind of like the way the Jedis actually walked around. But you can also take off the hood and you can actually reveal the detail in Obi-Wan's face. Well, like I said before, these are some great figures. You can pose them all kinds of which ways. The only thing I don't like about the Obi-Wan figure is his inner robes are of a rubberized material, so you really can't do much when it comes to bending them at the legs or the knees. But all in all, it's still an amazing figure, and they're great. But let's go ahead, let's keep this show moving, and let's move on to the next figure. Alright guys, the next figure here is of one of the Jawas. Now, one of the cool things about the Black Series is all these figures are to scale to one another. Now, the Jawa is probably one of the shorter ones, and it looks amazing, the detail they put on them, and it's just amazing. You can actually see like the sand discoloration at the bottom of their robes, the makeshift weapons that they had. All in all, these are some cool pieces, and they look great on the shelf. But let's keep it going, and let's move on to the next figure in this line. Alright guys, the next action figure is of Han Solo. Now once again, like all the other figures, it is highly detailed, and this figure I feel portrays the Han Solo right after the garbage compactor scene, because as you can see on his back, he has a stormtrooper rifle, and as he turns around to the front, you can actually see he has that stormtrooper utility belt on. But once again, he actually has his pistol holster on, the red stripe down the side of his pants, everything detailed just like in the movie. Once again, a great figure. So let's keep it going, let's go on, and let's check out the next figure in this line. Alright guys, once again, this here is the mighty Chewbacca. Now with Chewbacca, it has a lot of detail. There's really not much detail to the Chewbacca character except his satchel, his ammo belt, and his crossbow. But all in all, it is a great figure, and like I said, these figures are to scale, so Chewbacca is the tallest figure in this line. Once again, it is real great to have these guys up on the shelf, but let's keep it going. And once again guys, it may seem like I'm rushing through the video, it's just we got a lot of figures, and I don't want this video to take up too much time for you guys. So let's go ahead, let's move on to the next action figure. Alright guys, the next figure we have here is of C-3PO. Now to be honest, I thought this was a malfunction figure in the case when I first saw that silver leg. It actually took me going back to the original movie and watching it again and realizing that his leg was intentionally silver. Because when I was a kid, I never noticed it, and when I had these figures when I was younger, they never did that to the figures. So I actually like the way that the Black Series Kenner now actually did that for the figures. I think it's more movie accurate and more detail to these figures. But once again, let's keep this going and let's move on to the next figure. Alright guys, the next figure is of everybody's favorite little droid R2d2. Now this figure has a lot going on with it. You can see they have little doors that open up on the side for the little arms that come out just like in the movie. He also has the telescope that you can prop up on the top, so you can do that. It also has a compartment where you can actually put a lightsaber in. And if you twist the head, you can actually make that center roller retract in so he can stand up just like he does in the movie. And just like in, I believe it's episode 1 or 2, I'm not sure, of the prequels, he actually has the rockets that you can attach to his arm to have him hover. Once again, this figure comes with a lot of accessories. This is probably one of the best figures of R2D2 I've seen from the toy lines, of any toy line, in a long time. But let's go ahead and let's go on to the next figure. Alright guys, this is another figure of R2D2, but this one is from Empire Strikes Back. As you can see, the detail that they put with the mud and everything on the R2 figure, and I got him with the telescope up so you guys can see that little feature right there. Once again, Kenner has went all out and put nothing but amazing details onto these figures. They look great on the shelf, but let's keep it going and let's move on to one of the next figures. Alright guys, this next figure is probably the smallest one in the Black Series toy line, and this here is of Grogu. Now normally Grogu does come with the Mandalorian, but Walmart had him on the shelf in his own individual case for a short period of time, and I was able to pick one up. Once again, this guy is to scale, but just look at the detail on this tiny little figure. And as you can see here, I got him with Boba Fett, and as you can see, He is to scale. It's amazing, the detail on this little figure, and I was lucky to get one of these and actually put him on my Star Wars display shelf. He is an amazing little figure to add onto my display. And guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video here right now. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for this video right here. Once again guys, when we hit 100 subscribers, we are going to be doing that toy giveaway. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I put new content on this channel. And if you like what I'm doing, hit that like button. And if there's anything in particular you guys want to see, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Once again, this is Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.